Hi, everyone. Welcome to Grandpa Gonzalez's Karate Dojo. I'm Power Marie, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. This dojo isn't just a place where people learn karate. It's where my family learned about respect, discipline, courage, and love. My grandfather spent his life teaching others that karate was never about hurting people. It was about becoming a better person. My father learned those lessons here. My mother learned those lessons here. And one day, it became my turn. Every punching bag, every black belt, every trophy, every wooden board has a story to tell. And today, I'd like to share one of mine. This story is called Dad's Karate Lessons. When I was a little girl, my dad trained the Philippine police force in karate. Sometimes he would bring me with him to the dojo. I was the only little girl in a room filled with strong police officers. At first, it felt a little scary, but my dad always believed that I could do it. He placed me right in the front of the class, just like my mom had done when she was younger. Every lesson he taught the officers, he also taught me. The first thing I learned was how to throw a punch, not with anger, but with power, control, and purpose. Then Dad showed me how to block. He always reminded us, a good block isn't about fighting back. It's about protecting yourself and protecting others. After that came the kicks. I practiced my front kick, my side kick, and my back kick over and over again. Dad always reminded me, balance first, then power, and always return to your ready position. Little by little, my body became stronger, but something even more important was happening. My confidence was growing. I wasn't learning karate so I could hurt people. I was learning karate so I can protect myself from any kind of danger or trouble. After we practiced our punches, our blocks, and our kicks, Dad would sometimes demonstrate one of his favorite techniques, the roundhouse kick. I can still remember everyone becoming very quiet. Every police officer stopped what they were doing because they wanted to watch him. Then, Dad would leap into the air. For just a moment, it looked like he was flying. His kick was so fast, so smooth, and so powerful that it almost didn't seem possible. I remember standing there with my eyes wide open, thinking, wow, that's my dad. To me, he wasn't just the strongest karate instructor in the room, he was my hero. But what impressed me even more than his powerful kick was what happened after it. Every police officer bowed to him, and my dad bowed back. That taught me something I'll never forget. Respect is never demanded. It is earned through humility, hard work, and the way you treat other people. Watching everyone honor my dad made me want to become someone worthy of that same respect someday. Not because I wanted people to admire me, but because I wanted to live by the same values he lived every day. And without realizing it, I was preparing for the moment when someone would need my help. Let's see what happened next. Not long after those karate lessons, I discovered why my dad had worked so hard to teach me. One day, I was walking out of our school cafeteria when I heard loud voices. I looked across the schoolyard and saw one girl trying to hurt another. My friend looked frightened. She didn't know what to do. For just a second, I remembered everything Dad had taught me. Stay calm. Think before you act. Karate is for protection. I took a deep breath, walked toward them, and stepped between the two girls. I didn't yell. I didn't threaten anyone. I simply looked at the girl, held my karate stance, and said, "Please stop." When she tried to push past me, I used the blocks my dad had taught me, not to hurt her, but to keep my friends safe. I stayed balanced. I stayed in control. I stayed calm. When she realized she couldn't get to my friend, she stopped. She looked at me for a moment, then slowly walked away. I turned around, and my friend was shaking. She wrapped her arms around me and hugged me tightly. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "Thank you, Marie. You saved me." I smiled and hugged her back. Then I gently said, "I'm really glad I was here today. But next time, I want you to be able to protect yourself too." She looked at me with curious eyes. "Really?" she asked. I nodded. Yes. Karate isn't about learning how to fight. It's about learning confidence, self-control, respect, and how to stay calm when you're afraid. One day, you won't need someone else to rescue you because you'll know how to protect yourself. She smiled and wiped away her tears. Will you help me learn? I smiled. I'd love to. Because one of the greatest gifts we can give another person isn't just our protection. It's helping them become strong enough to protect themselves. At that moment, I finally understood what my dad had been teaching me all along. Karate isn't about proving you're stronger than someone else. It's about having the courage to stand between danger and someone who needs your help. That day, I didn't win a fight. I helped stop one. And that is one of the greatest victories karate can ever give us. Remember, my friends, before it ever reaches our hands or our feet, every punch, every block, every kick should always be guided by kindness, wisdom, and love. Because the strongest person in the room is the one who chooses peace whenever possible. Now, let's check our purple banana hearts. Are they filled with kindness, courage, respect, love? I hope they are. Remember, you don't have to be the biggest. You don't have to be the strongest. You don't have to be the fastest. You simply need a good heart and the courage to help someone when they need you. Thank you for spending time with me today. I can't wait to share another true story from my childhood, right here inside Grandpa Gonzalez's Karate Dojo. Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, keep believing in yourself, and always remember, real strength protects, real courage serves, real heroes lead with love. I'm Power Marie, and this is your Purple Banana Heart Challenge. This week, find one person you can encourage, help, or protect with kindness. Then come back and tell me all about it. I'll be waiting for you, right here, inside Grandpa Gonzalez's Karate Dojo. See you next time. Bye, everyone.